Best new toy. Oh. So UPS has just been, and I've already opened main boxes, but here's our DJI Phantom. Here's the carry pack. DJI. There we go. DJI Phantom. You can control your wife with it. So that's the controller.
Control what?
Anyway, carrying on, moving swiftly on. So,
right,
I'll power it up in a bit.
Yep, get learning and get it out.
And then we'll show you some footage later on. Cool. Right, so I've just done my first switching on in the garden, and I got it airborne, and then because the battery needed charging up, I got a low battery sign come up and it started beeping, and I panicked a little bit, and as I'm bringing it down to land I banged it into the shed. So I've bust my first prop already. So I've just finished doing my trial flight. Worked well so far. The only problem I've got is when I was getting a few meters, probably about 50 meters away, I was getting a signal coming in saying losing connection with the camera. It was still letting me control the thing, but I was losing the signal, so I don't know whether that's because the battery on the controller is getting a bit low, or I've not got some setting set properly yet, so we'll try that on next. But I was just a bit worried about it taking off, because my cousin had one and he went out with it one day and it just went whoosh, and he's never seen it again. So I was just a little bit concerned about that, but I'm going to download this footage now, put together a little bit of footage, a little bit of a video, see what we got, and let you have a look at it. I can breathe again now.
backdrop. Shit. Oh, I'm shivering.
That's it, first proper flight of the drone. Well impressed. We got it up to maximum altitude. I think you can turn that off to get it higher, but we don't need to, we're high enough. 400 feet, which is the maximum you'll have under CAA regulations in UK. But it's blowing quite windy up here, and GPS will keep it lock on quite well. Only slight problem it had is that it was quite windy at 300 feet, so going into wind it were down to about 1 metre a second, but when I turned it round it was flying at 40 metres a second, so pretty quick. Not 40 metres a second, 40 kilometres. So we're going to download that footage. What did you think to it, Jen?
I thought it was good. Just too cold for me. It was still good. Just too cold.
And the other thing we're doing as well is we're testing the new G7x.
We've got some really low bright sunshine at the minute though, so when you're in shade, I don't know whether it would take any there. Low bright sunshine at the minute though, so when you're in shade, I don't know whether it would take any there.